The fine dining scene in Kenya is slowly dying now due to the fact that many people are going back to their roots. Many people want to eat more homemade dishes. So us as chefs need to sit down and redesign ourselves to see how our local dishes can be incorporated into fine dining. How you can make githeri a fine dining element. How you can make mokimo or mena into fine dining elements. So as per now, the fine dining scene has stumbled a bit, but watch that space. I'm a lover of curries and Asian food.
Yeah.
And in Kenya, we know Asian food as India, but Asian food runs across Thai, some Japanese. It has very many dynamics. So I've been fortunate to work in 1 or 2 Asian restaurants, both Indian and Pan-Asian. So I really like throwing up Asian dishes. Number 2, I'm a lover of salads. I love salads a lot, and the combination of everyday elements into salads. So I give you a nice stir fry of seafood, ideally prawns, and then I give you a nice good hearty salad. Hearty salad, what do I need? I give you some nice good crunchy fruits with some lettuce, well dressed with honey mustard, and then I finish you off with my favorite. I love, one of the greatest meats for me is goat meat, roast mbuzi choma. The guys actually know that about me. Goat meat is very nice.
Yeah.
If well done, if well seasoned, and the goat is well taken care of by the farm. We also need as chefs to sit down and learn how our farmers are growing these things, how they are rearing animals, how they are growing our plants, because the output is determined by what happens when it starts.
Yeah.
So I think I'll throw that for you. A nice good salad, some stir fry, and then finish you off with a nice good cut of meat. The fortunate bit for a chef,
Yeah.
if you throw in a home cooked meal,
Yeah.
your bonga points, as I put them, are accelerated.
Yeah.
Your skill is accelerated, but also the Nairobi scene is coming alive. The Nairobi scene is coming alive, and we need to see. That's both will work. Both will work.
Yeah.
But the one thing I do know, for the very first date or meet, finger food is the best. I'd start with something spicy, maybe some wings, some nice good chicken wings done well, spicy. But you also have to put into account the person you date with, if they do spicy food. And then from that, you can be a bit adventurous.
Yeah.
You can try, if you've opted to go out, if the area is reputable, you can do some sushi and sashimi, but that's for the heavy-hearted.
Yeah.
So if you have a small heart, if you have a small stomach, everything will come out. But it's amazing. Eating tuna, salmon is roasted, is very nice. And then I'll finish off with a nice good sorbet. With a nice good sorbet.
Okay.
Keeping it simple, classic. One of the fancy restaurants in Nairobi that is on point, we have Flame Tree. I worked there for some time in the South of Africa. There's also the Graze,
Yeah.
the Sankara. I worked there also. Another restaurant that also kills it for me, Diamond Plaza.
Yeah.
They have a
Yeah.
shawarma pot there.
Yeah.
They're very nice. They do some very nice shawarma. And there's also a small eatery in Rongai It's called City Point.
Yeah.
It serves local food.
Yeah.
It's also doing stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's down in Rongai. It's called City Point Grill and Fries.
Yes.
They do your homemade food homemade. You know, if you want to eat njahe. And when it comes to nyama choma, I think the king in nyama choma in Nairobi is Nervo.
Yeah.
In South B. That one is also. Yeah. Your breakfast is what starts your day.
Yeah.
And when you're starting your day, you need to ensure that you start your day well. So the concept of breakfast we have there is what we are calling the hangover breakfast. You're trying to replenish your body from the hangovers of yesterday's work, yesterday's enjoyment, yesterday's happenings. So our breakfast here should ensure that you as an individual, you as my client, you as my patron, you're getting all elements in your breakfast. If you're a vegetarian, we have enough vegetables and vegetarian dishes for you. If you're a fruit and salad lover, we have that for you. If you're a lover of fresh juices, smoothies, we have that for you. And if you're a lover of food, shiba, we have that for you. So we have all this together in one. Number one, always put your personnel and your staff in your restaurant up there. If your personnel and staff are, or your team is happy and satisfied, or you're doing all in your ability to help them succeed in their personal life, for sure they shall do everything in their ability to help you succeed in the business. Because at the end of the day, our kitchen is a business. And you can have a very good restaurant, but if you don't have people who are going the same flow as you won't succeed. Number two, you need to respect the clientele, the patrons that are coming to your restaurant. These people are coming to experience not only your food, but your ambience. If you don't respect the clientele, for sure, you shall not have a return person to come eat tomorrow. Number three, less ego. No matter how big your name is in the market, no matter how big you are in the industry, no matter how big of an establishment you are, across the board, don't ever let it get to your head. Because the moment it gets to your head, someone will take advantage of that. Always maintain some sense of humility. Always maintain some sense of humility. Acknowledge the fact that you always need to be better, and you need to learn and listen when you're wrong. If you've done something wrong, take it to heart. Learn. If you can rectify. If you can't, just express. Number four, I would put flavors. Your flavors in your restaurant should be spot on. If it's salt, it should be well done. If it's pepper, it should be well executed. If it's frying, sauteing, boiling, everything should be done spot on. Your flavors should marry each other well. Because you might have all these other elements, but if the end product, the food, is non-flavorful, that client would come back. That patron is forever gone. And last but not least, I think the last one is you should want to listen. You should want to know what's happening. You should keep abreast with the clientele and the trends in the market. If the trends dictate a specific way, if your desire is to go opposite of the trends, do your research, listen, find out first. But don't do something and then at the end of the day you end up going to waste or burning out.